Welcome back. This is part 3 of solving equations using the distributive property. This one is using real-world problems, learning how to write the equation using the distributive property, and then solving to be able to answer the real-world problem. So this says that, for example 3, the Coleman family had their bill at a restaurant reduced by $7.50 because of a special discount. They left a tip of $8.90, which was 20% of the reduced amount. How much was their bill before the discount? Well, we are looking for how much it was before the discount. So that's going to be our variable, and we're going to use X for that. Now we have to come up with an equation. So when I look at, it says that my bill was reduced by $7.50. So I know that I'm going to need to take, let's do it over here, X minus $7.50. So that's how much the bill cost. Well, they want to do a tip on that, and that was 20%. And remember, when we have 20%, if we're changing it to a decimal, we're dividing by 100. So we're moving that decimal 2 places to the left. And that becomes our 0.2. That is our tip percentage. We do know that once they've done all that, they spent $8.90 in a tip. Now we're ready to go ahead and distribute and solve for X. This is an occasion where you could go ahead and multiply by the least common multiple or the number of digits passed, or we could just leave it as a decimal, and I'm going to choose to leave it as a decimal this time. So I'm going to distribute my 2/10, and that becomes 0.2 X minus 1.5. I'm going to just go ahead and drop that as 0 for the 50, equals, and then bring down my $8.90. Except I'm going to break it down as 8.9. I'm going to go ahead and drop those 2 zeros. I don't need them. Now I'm ready to simplify. I can add 1.5 to each side. When I do that, this is gone. I have 2/10 X left on the left, and this becomes 10.4. Now I'm ready to solve for X by dividing by 2/10. And when I do that, I find that X is 52. So the amount before the reduction was done was $52. So that's how much their meal was before they took that $7.50 out. Here's an example we're going to work on. It's your turn, number 5. The Smiths spent 8% of their budget on entertainment. Their total budget this year was $2,000 more than last year, and this year they plan to spend $3,840 on their entertainment. What was their total budget last year? So their total budget last year, this is our unknown. This is what we're looking for. We do know that this year it's $2,000 more than last year, so we can write that down. $2,000 more than last year. This is going to be 8%, so the entertainment is 8%. So we're going to take the 8% and we're going to change it to a decimal. What would that be as a decimal? If you said that it is 8/100, you are correct. And the amount that they're going to spend this year, the 8% of their budget, is going to be $3,840. Now we're ready to go ahead and start to simplify. The first thing I need to do is distribute the 8/100. And I get 160. And then bring everything else down. Now we're ready to get rid of the 160 by subtraction. So we're going to subtract it from both sides. As always, it's important to maintain your balance. So we have 3,840 minus 160, and that gives us 3,680. Now we need to solve for x, so we need to divide by 800ths. So x is going to equal $46,000. So last year's budget was $46,000 for the year. Okay, there's a couple of practice problems for you on your guided notes. Please take the time and work through those. If you have any questions, make sure you ask. Thank you.